Today the topic is social responsibility. We know often we used to come across the word responsibility. So in general, let's see how the term responsibility makes a key role in the life of a person. We often used to come across this word responsibility without bothering. We simply take it as a merely a vocabulary, that's all, responsibility. But within this word responsibility, see how much thing is there, how the life is shaped, how the life of an individual gets shaped in the term responsibility. When we are growing up, we would have been born as a child of a parent, but our parents too failed to realize how the word responsibility is going to shape the future of his child. But normally, often we used to listen here, when we are growing up, the parents should have to be more aware about cultivating the good attitude among their son or daughter. So often in this machinized world, we know that we are living in a materialistic world. Often we got machinized. People are in a race of searching for their need and beyond that greed too. So in that they failed to look after their son or daughter. So when they are got trapped in such a circumstance, what's been happening in the day-to-day life of a common man? Listen here. So here comes what I would say means this responsibility terminology, because in the child when we are growing up, the parents should want to make them to be more responsive enough, in cleaning their house, in keeping it quite very clean and doing little bit things up to their age. So they want to feed those things, those responsibilities in the childhood. Even we used to find as a grown up man, what we are today to the society. That means to what extent our value seems to be evaluated means based on the things what we have learned from right from the childhood. But if we fail to learn a lot of things, that things are quite, what we can out of hope. What I would say that things will be out of hope in an individual's life. So from the right beginning of the childhood, they want to the parents to not only the parents, the children whomever growing up wants to get into their mind of basic theme of responsibility. Whatever their responsibility they need to have in their life, in each and every level of their life. So cleaning the house, keeping it quite very clean, and doing their homeworks, and committing with the friends, and having good friendship, and passing over good things to the society or among their friends, and normally doing good for their parents, and working whatever constructive enough. That means they want to get, even if something somebody is making mistake, or somebody, that means if his friend is someone who is putting a waste in the open space means, we don't skip off those things. It is the responsibility of somebody else. Try to do your own responsibilities. If he is mistaking the things, either be address the matter to him, or otherwise we take over the responsibility. So when one of us are taking the responsibility, each and everyone tries to take the responsibility. This is how the responsibility of an individual will come up in his come up in his life. So when we having such a responsibility, basic responsibilities right from the childhood, when you are growing up after coming to an adulteration age, that means you will be shouldering with a lot of huge responsibilities. So he will be fond of the responsibilities and he would be able to. So when we are committing all those or resolving the responsibilities in day-to-day life, the life will be quite very happy and it will be smooth enough, and it will be quite normal to have a life of our own comfortability. That is what I want to share with you. So responsibility, don't think responsibility is merely a vocabulary or something in the foreign language. It's the thing which is to be, it's an attitude which is to be cultivated to become a complete man. So if you want to become a complete man, you should not forget to build up the responsibilities what you need to have. Once you're having it in the right from the childhood, when you're growing up, it will become as a habitual one. Once it is becoming a habitual one, it is not easy for you to make your life to be quite very prosperous or right to in a comfortable zone. If you want to have your life in a comfortable zone, even wherever you're coming across, you will be able to easily solve the problems. The solving problem solving capacity, you will be getting with the leadership. Responsibility is one of the key parameter which build leadership in an individual. Leadership is the thing which is not to be searched out of you. It should have to be grown, or it should have to be searched within you. You have to explore the things what you do have, because normally people used to have good things and bad things in their life. But these are not the things which we are bringing it right from our birth, which are things which is being loaded on us from the society, from the things what we are seeing, and from the perspective what we are looking after the society. So looking into the society, so be clear how to have these things to have a nice, I mean, to a better society. We too need to have contribute to the society to an extent. That is what I would say. If you are shouldering the responsibilities, whatever it may be, right from the childhood, you will be becoming a good leader, and you will be able to lead the society, and you can become a model role. Moreover, not a model role, you can be happy in your life. Because when we are putting off the responsibility day by day, you will be loaded and you will be misguided, and your life seems to be more complicated. So that is what I have learned from this life. But I never got graded by, or I failed to realize the things even in my childhood. So once I am crossing over an age of 40, I become to realize to what extent the responsibility is making a role. So such like that, a lot of attitude parameters are there to build a responsibility. But as far as responsibility is concerned, it is more serious. Try to understand it. Unless if you are not tackling or taking care of the responsibility in a serious mode, you can't succeed in this life. Responsibility, responsibility, responsibility. That is more and more important. Whatever problem it may be, go and get involved into that problem, and analyze the things. To what extent you can able to respond with that problem. Don't skip off the problems. So if you are skipping off the problems will be raising behind you, and you will be in a trouble in due course. So that is what I want to say about this simple terminology, responsibilities on the system. So let's have more response with the system and have a good and happy life. Have a good day. Nice. Thank you.